All right. So how are you guys doing this week?
Good.
Good. You guys do anything? What happened to your thumb?
Hurting.
What did you?
It hurts when I push on it.
Oh, don't do that then. Yes. What did you guys do this morning so far?
I watched a movie and played some and did homework.
Nice. What movie did you watch?
Secret Life of Pet 2.
Nice. I like that movie. I cried through that movie. What have you done so far today, Bobby?
I've done school.
School. Yeah. I mean, I've been teaching lessons, so I guess I've been doing school too. So. All right. So today we are continuing a song from last week. I know me and Bobby have worked on it. So I will be reviewing the chords. But then this whole video is also recorded as well, so you can always come back to it and review it to get better at it as well. So we are working on the song Hallelujah. Do you know that song, Audrey?
Hallelujah. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. So let me look up my...
I'm not sure. I don't know.
So I'll play it for you real quick so you can hear it. Let me make sure I'm in the right key. All right, so it sounds like this. This is what we'll be doing today. Come a little closer so you can hear it. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
I feel like I heard it, but I don't really know it.
That's fine. We'll learn it today. As we learn it, you'll get to know it. It's a pretty popular song, so I'm sure you've heard it at some point, somewhere. But that is what we will be learning today. So real quick, let's go ahead and review the chords that we learned last week. So Audrey, do you know any chords on the ukulele?
Yeah, I have them, but 1 second, I need to find the book that I hold them in.
No, you don't need to get a book. I was just kind of asking if you knew any chords. That's all. But it's okay. So I'm going to review the chords we went over last time. So last time we learned mostly 2 chords in the class, which was G. So G is going to, do you already know G, Audrey? It looks like this.
Is it this chord?
I don't think it's close. You might be doing this one. So real quick, I'll just review how to go over these chords. I know Bobby already knows these. So go ahead and play your G chord, Bobby. So put your 1 finger on the 3rd string. So we count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. So go ahead and put your 1st finger there, Audrey. Okay. Take your 2nd finger, put it on the 1st string, also in the 2nd fret.
Okay.
So they should be skipping over a string like that.
I did that.
Okay. And then take your ring finger and put it on the 2nd string, 1, 2. So it's kind of in between those fingers, but it's on the 3rd fret.
Like
So
this?
it should look like this. Is it matching my fingers?
Yeah, I did that.
Can you show me closer to the camera so I can see? So I can give you better feedback because it's hard for me to see.
No way.
Yeah, that looks right. Maybe it's just a little bit untuned, but go ahead and play it. Nice, very good. Okay, Bobby, go ahead and play yours.
A G?
Yep. Very nice. Okay, very good. So we all have our G. Okay. Our next chord that we're doing is E minor. So E minor starts on the first string on the second fret, and then it does little staircase going up. So then it goes up one string, one fret, and then another string, another fret. So Audrey, go ahead and show me this E minor chord. Bobby, go ahead and play your E minor for me.
Like this?
Opposite. Very good. Very close though. So put your your pointer finger, put it on the first string on the bottom, and so your pointer finger. Your one finger.
My index finger?
Yes, your index finger.
Did it?
Also, make sure your thumb stays behind the ukulele.
It is.
Okay. So your index finger is here, and then your middle finger goes up a string, and then your ring finger is up another string on a different fret each. So it looks like a little staircase.
Okay.
And then once you have it, go ahead and play it.
Like this? Right? This?
I can see Bobby has it. Very good. Audrey, can you come closer?
Yeah, 1 second.
So again, make sure you're okay. So look at the camera. Look at my fingers, so you can see a little clearer. Again, this is on the bottom. Index finger is on the very bottom string of the ukulele. So yours is on the top string. Let's bring it all the way down to the bottom.
I did it. Like this?
I can see how. Yes, but then bring it all the way back to the second fret. So you're in the second, third, and fourth fret, which are these little boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We start in the second fret.
I did it.
Okay, go ahead and play it. Oh, make sure you're in the second fret. I think you're in the first, second, and third. Scoot it over to the second, third, and fourth. There you go. Yes, very good. And then Bobby, can you go ahead and give us a good example of the E minor? Very nice. Good job. So Bobby, real quick, I'm going to use your example. Go ahead and show me your G. Go ahead and show the camera a G so everyone can see it. Good. And then go ahead and play an E minor. Very good. Okay. Nice job. Thank you. Audrey, can you go ahead and try the G? Again, so we're G and E minor, the two chords that we have learned so far.
Yeah, I got it.
And then your E minor. So remember, it starts with your index finger, and then it builds some stairs. Start from the bottom, on the first string. So actually, because me and Bobby have worked on these chords before, Bobby, can I actually have you go ahead and help Audrey to see if you can help her find that E minor a little bit clearer?
Okay.
Make sure you're looking at the screen, Audrey. So, Bobby, what fret does the E minor start on?
First finger starts on the second fret on the bottom string.
Very good. Is that it, Bobby?
Yeah.
Perfect. Nice job, Audrey. Good job. Good job working together, you guys. Nice. And like I said, me and Bobby have already gone over these, so that's why he already knows these. So he knows that he also had to put in the work to get these chords. So you're not alone, trust me.
Mm.
All right, so now we're gonna put a little bit of a strum pattern to it, okay? So can you hold your G again for me?
Me?
Yep, so everyone go ahead and hold their G.
Got
So
it.
make sure your fingers are skipping, Audrey, like this. And then the middle fingers in between.
Did it?
I think so. I think your fingers are a little bit mixed up. You're playing the right notes, but make sure your middle finger is on the bottom string.
It is.
Okay, and then your ring finger is on the second string.
Like this?
You're making the right sound. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do a strum pattern, so keep holding that G. Everybody hold your G. So now you're gonna play with your right hand. You're gonna play down, up, up, down, up, up. So Audrey, go ahead and try that real quick. And so that's gonna be our strum pattern. So real quick, Bobby, can you show us going from G to E minor using that strum pattern?
Okay.
Very good. Okay. Good job. So, Audrey, can I have you try doing the G, playing down, up, down, up, and then switch to your E minor and do the same thing. Down, up, down, up. You should be on the E minor. Remember, it looks like the stairs starting on the second fret.
It is.
You're actually you're doing this, so you actually have your fingers opposite. Bring your one finger, your index finger down to the bottom string, and then build your stairs. Yeah, that looks correct. And then just make sure you press down kind of hard.
Now I have marks on my fingers.
Very good. Yes. So yeah. So I do too. I don't know if you guys can see them in the camera. I don't know if it'll focus on them, but I do have little indents in my fingers. That's normal for ukulele, guitar, anything that that you press down on. All right. Very good. We're gonna learn slightly easier chords. So we're gonna go to C chord. So here's our C chord. So all you do is you take your ring finger and you put it on the third fret. So 1, 2, 3, the third box on the first string. So Audrey, go ahead and use your ring finger. Use your ring finger. Very good. And then I think you're looking at my ukulele kind of like it's upside down. So this is the very bottom string. This is my first string. So you count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on the first string, on the very, very first string.
Okay.
So you're up here. Go ahead and bring it down here.
Down.
There you go. Very good. Go ahead and play it. Very nice. So you'll be doing that same thing, down, up, down, up on that C as well. Okay.
Okay.
Hey Alexa, welcome to the ukulele class.
Hi.
Nice to see you again. So also so you guys know, I do have a picture of all the chords that I can send you guys. So after this class, so if any of you guys are struggling with any of the chords themselves, the G, E minor, C, D, we're also going to learn B7 today too. If any of you guys struggle with any of the chords, I will send out pictures of the ukulele chords as well as the order of the chords, okay? So if you don't get it in class perfectly, don't worry about it. I'll make sure that that gets sent out, okay? So just to review, I'm going to go ahead and share the 2 chords we have learned so far. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Gotta go to my gallery of screenshots. All right. So this is our E minor. Yeah, this is our E minor that we've learned so far. So move that. So again, our one finger is on this first string right here on the second fret. our 2 fingers on that 3rd fret, 2nd string, and then our 3rd finger right here is on the 3rd string, 4th fret. Does everyone understand how to play the E minor chord? Can I have Alexa, can you play the E minor chord for me?
Here's something I found on the web. According to
Alexa, stop. My computer keeps talking every time I talk to you. But can you play the E minor chord for me? Kind of hear something. Okay. Bobby, could I have you play the E minor chord?
Yeah.
Very good. And then, yeah, and then I'm just gonna go to the next one. And then here is our G chord. So so you guys can see a picture of what the G chord is, okay? So this is the A string. So going from the top string, it's you can see up here G, C, E, A. So the fingers on the A and C string, and then you put your 3rd finger on that E string in between on the 3rd fret. Okay? So those are our 2 main chords that we've learned so far. So like I said, I will have those sent out to you guys so that you guys can see them later. Okay. So Alexa, you can unmute yourself. There's only like 3 people in here, so I'm just kind of talking to everyone freely. There you go. All right. So one more time before we move on, everyone play your G chord. Very good. Very good. And Audrey, go ahead and get that G chord in there. Make sure you have that skip in between these fingers. So make sure that your index finger is up here. This one's on the bottom string, and then this one goes right in between them. Okay? All right, go ahead and everyone switch to your E minor chord, which starts on the 2nd fret on the A string, the bottom string, and then build the little stairs. Very good. I have it. Alexa. Alexa, can you play it for me real quick?
That's not right.
Just make sure it starts on the second fret. So here's the 1st fret, 2nd fret, bottom string, and then little stairs. Very good. Nice job, Audrey. All right. Alexa, go ahead and play. Oh, make sure that they're not like. Okay, I can't say your name anymore. My Amazon thing keeps talking to me. Make sure that they are bent so that whenever we play ukulele, you want to play on the very tips of your fingers. That way it doesn't mute the strings underneath it. So make sure it doesn't lay flat, so that you're making little bridges over the other strings so that you can play it clearly. Okay? So one more time, Alexa, go ahead and play the. Very good. Okay, so like I said, Alexa, stop. Okay, I'm gonna call you. I don't know. Well, what do you want to be called instead of your name? You can unmute yourself. Like I said, you don't have to be muted.
I don't.
What's your nickname today?
I don't know.
I'll call you A. I'll just call you A. But yeah, my thing keeps playing things every time I ask you to play something. Okay, so we're gonna apply that strum pattern. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from G, and we're gonna play down, up, down, up, and then we're gonna switch to E minor and play the same thing, down, up, down, up. So again, Bobby, go ahead and give an example to the class, going back and forth. Very good. Last time. Okay, very good. Go ahead and stop there. Miss A, can I have you demonstrate going from G to E minor, doing down, up, up on each chord?
Wait, what do you like?
So go ahead and play your G chord. Mhm. And for the strum pattern, you're going to do down, up, down, up. Very good. And then switch to E minor and do the same thing. Down, up, down, up.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
It's okay. Nice, very good. All right, Audrey, can I have you try the same thing, please?
What chord?
So we're doing G and then playing down, up, down, up. And then we're switching to E minor and doing down, up, down, up.
Yes.
Very good strum pattern. And then switch to your E minor, which is a little staircase. Okay, very good. And so, like I said, if you guys are kind of struggling with any of the chords, those will be sent out afterwards so that you can practice getting them a little bit clearer, okay? All right. So, just so you guys know, what we just did is the beginning part of the song. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. Okay, so we're gonna try that all together real quick. I see Alexa's hand raised. I'm sorry. Did you have a question pertaining to what we're doing?
No, that was when I raised my hand when we were talking about like you calling me Alexa, because anytime you say Alexa, stop.
Oh.
Like I keep on thinking you're talking to me, and I'm like,
Oh,
what am I doing?
It's because I keep saying your name. My computer keeps going. Audrey, did you raise your hand?
Yeah, I had a question before we started. How long are these meetings?
How long are these meetings? They go until 12:45. Okay. So I'm gonna actually mute all of you guys. So I won't be able to hear any of you right now. So I'm gonna go through the song, doing the G, E minor, G, E minor, and I want you to try your best to follow along with me. I am gonna go slow, but we're gonna do it 4 times in a row. Okay? So everyone try to follow along with me. So get your hands ready. Everyone should be on G. And we're gonna be doing the strum pattern, like I said, is down, up, down, up for each chord. So try your best to follow along with me. I'm gonna go slow. And so we're gonna go from G to E minor, G to E minor, and we're gonna do that 4 times. Ready? G. Down, up, down, up. Switch to E minor. Really quick. Down, up, down, up. Switch back to G. I know it's kind of quick. Ready? Down, up, down, up. Switch to E minor. Quickly as you can. Down, up, down, up. 1 more time. Switch back to G. I know it's quick. Down, up, down, up. Switch to E minor. As quickly as you can. Nice. Down, up, down, up. Okay, so even just that part, like I said, that is that's the intro and the first 2 phrases of the song. It's gonna take some practice, right? So don't expect to get it immediately. The speed of the song is actually much faster. So you have to switch really fast. You can see my hand, G, E minor, G, E minor. So it takes some practice to get that fast. But just keep practicing it and you'll get faster. Bobby, when we started at the very first one, you know, he was trying his best to get his chords, but then we actually had a one-on-one lesson working on the ukulele, and he has his chords down really well. And I think that was yesterday. Was that yesterday, Bobby?
That was yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, that feels like so long ago. So yesterday, he learned these chords. We went over them together, and already he's starting to get much faster at transitioning. between the chords. So as long as you're practicing it, you will get faster, okay? So now we're gonna do the next line, which is we're gonna add 2 new chords. So we're gonna start with C. I've already kind of talked about that. Everyone go ahead and play your C. Okay, so I'm just kind of watching everyone's fingers. Make sure you're on C, so you're using your ring finger, which is your 3 finger. So on ukulele, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Use your 3 finger. On the first string, which is the A string, good cats eat apples, A string. On the 3rd fret, this is your C, okay? After C, we're gonna play D. D is all top 3 strings. So D is these top 3. See that? So I'm playing the top 3 strings, playing the 2nd string, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm shoving all my little fingers into that 2nd fret. Okay, so this is what a D looks like. I know it's very squished for the fingers, but you guys should all have little fingers, so we should be fine. All right, Audrey, can I see your D? So all your fingers should be squeezed into the top strings. The good cats eat. All of them should be up there. Go ahead and show us your D.
Which one's D again?
The one I'm showing you right here. Go ahead and look at the screen. This is your D. So you're playing all the top 3 strings, and you're on the 2nd fret.
Wait 1 minute.
Okay. Go ahead and show me. Yeah, and then the reason it sounds a little weird is because it's a little bit outside of the 2nd fret, so just bring it really, really tightly into that 2nd fret. Miss A, can I have you unmute your microphone for me? And can you show me your D?
Yeah. I know this is off topic, but if you press Shift and then Command A, it mutes you faster.
Oh, okay. Thank you for letting us know. I didn't know that.
Oh, I do that on computers.
Great. Okay, so go ahead and show me your D again, Miss A. Thank you. Bobby, go ahead and show me your D.
I don't think.
We got a new car. Go outside.
All right, and then Audrey, show me your D.
Like this?
Yep. Yep, very good. Good job. So everyone has their D. So in the song, after we do G, E minor, we do C, and then D, and then we go back to G. Okay? So we do C, D, G. Okay, so everyone, go ahead and mute your mics again real quick, just so I can have everyone like play along with me, but not interfere everyone. Bobby and Audrey, can I have you mute your mics for me?
Oh, yeah.
That way we can all play together, but we're not like overlapping. Okay, thank you. Okay, so everyone go ahead and play your C and play the strum pattern of down, up, up, down, up, up. So let's try that all on our C. Ready? Everyone play your C. Ready? Down, up, up, down, up, up. So that was our C. Now everyone go to your D, which is the squished one in the 2nd fret. Looks like this. And play down, up, up. Ready? Down, up, down, up, up. Okay? After that D, we go to G. G is the first chord we learned. It's this one. Go ahead and play your G and play that strum pattern. Down, up, down, up, up. Okay? And then after that G, we actually go back to D, which is the squished one up at the top. Let's go ahead and play that one again. D, down, up, down, up, up. Okay, so that's 4 chords in a row. Okay, just to review, that's C, D, G, D. Okay? And each one we're doing the same strum pattern. So that sounds like this. But you don't really care for music, do you? That's the part that we just learned. Miss A, can I have you unmute your microphone for me, please? Okay, can you show me that? Can you show me C, D, G, D? To the best of your...
Strum pattern?
Yeah, with the strum pattern.
I'm not very good at switching.
You're good. Nice. Fine. then G. And then back to D.
I know, I just didn't play G
Oh,
correctly.
sorry.
My ukulele's probably. Look.
Nice job.
Wait,
Very
is
good.
this a tuned ukulele?
Yeah, it sounds good. All right, very good. Right, Audrey, can I have you try the same thing? Don't worry about it being perfect yet. Just try your best. C, up, D. So I just want you to try C to D. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
I did.
Okay.
C to D.
Yep, just C to D using your strum pattern. Nice. And then go to your D, which is a squished one. Nice. Very good. Good job. So I just want to make sure everyone's getting those 2 new chords. All right. And then I have one more chord to teach everybody.
B7.
B7, exactly. One second. Let me look it up on my phone so I can share it with you guys. So I'm going to freeze for a second. And while I'm looking this up real quick, just go ahead and practice the other chords that we've gone over. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you real quick so you can see this. Okay, so this is a B7 chord. It almost looks like the E minor, but instead of playing it on the bottom 3 strings on the first, second, and third string, you play it on the second, third, and fourth string.
Are we going to that? What?
Oops, sorry.
Wait,
breaking
you can
stuff.
get stuff on our seats. We can play on it? No.
Can you guys play the B7 for me? Can anyone try it? No? Okay. So, oh, you guys are all muted. So just to like clarify, to show you on my fingers. So if this is an E minor, right? E minor is on the first, second, and third string. For a B7, all you have to do is raise up everything to the second, third, and fourth string, and that's a B7. Okay? So once you have it, go ahead and play it so I can hear it. And then, yeah, just make sure you have little bridges over your strings, that way you don't mute the other ones. Should sound like that.
Like this?
Very good. Bobby, go ahead and play it. Very good. And Miss A, can you unmute yourself and show me your B7?
No, not right
Yeah.
now. Not right now. You hung out on my voice.
Wait, that's not B7. Sorry.
The one on the top 3 strings.
That doesn't sound right.
That's right, yeah. And it's a little bit muted, but as you guys get better at it, it'll sound clearer. So, I have this little picture here. I know I froze again because I'm going to show you something. Okay, so I have this picture. If you would like, you can take a screenshot of it if you would like. If not, I can email it to you.
How do you do
But here
that?
is the order of chords that we're doing. So you'll see that B7 is all the way down here. The baffled king composing Hallelujah. But you guys have actually already learned all of these chords. And for each of these little boxes where you see the chords up, you play that strum pattern down, up, up, down, up, up, like we did. The only part that's different is right here, where you see this C and D. Over the 4th and 5th, you only do down, up, up once. So today I just wanted to get through all of the chords, make sure everybody has all of these. Like I said, I'm gonna, so if you haven't already, if you need to, go ahead and take a screenshot. But if not, I'm gonna have Jim send this out to you guys.
How do you do a screenshot?
If you don't know how to, don't worry about it. It's fine. In an email, I'm going to be sending the pictures of the chords, which are, today we learned G, E minor, B, C, and B7. So we learned lots of chords today. We learned the strum pattern, which is the down, up, down, up, up. So I'm going to have that sent out in an email. And then I want, if you guys are available, make sure you guys come back next week and we're going to put the whole song together. So I want you to start practicing the song in order. That way we can try to go through it all together. And maybe we'll even be able to sing to it. Does anybody have any questions? I see Miss A has the hand raised. Go ahead. And then I see your hand, Bobby, but I'll get to you afterwards.
Never mind.
Okay. Bobby, what was your question?
Is this a D minor?
That's not a D minor.
Okay.
But it just while you're on it, if this is a D, you actually raise these two up and you add this one finger back here. This is a D minor. We don't need the D minor in the song, but this is a D minor. All right. Is there any other questions? Like I said, I'm going to send an email to James that has all the pictures of the chords and the order of chords in the songs, and then I'll have him send that out to you. But besides the chords and the order of chords, does anybody have any questions? All right. Awesome. Nice job. So yeah, I will see you guys all hopefully next week. Practice those transitions. That's how they get faster. That's how you get better. So just practice going back and forth between those chords, okay? All right, nice job, you guys. I'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.